Hello, this is Daryl at 10 Foot Truck Good Attitude Services. This is a bit off topic, but I wanted to talk about a DoorDash that I did today or tonight. I do DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub on occasion, and usually I do those during the dinner rush, which is dinner time. And tonight I did a DoorDash, but the reason I wanted to talk about it is because it has to do with tips. And if you're not aware of how these apps work, they'll give you an amount, and then they'll show you the restaurant and kind of the mileage. You'll see a map, so you figure out if it's worth your time to do that delivery, if it makes sense for the amount of money. And usually you can tell if there's a tip because it's look like it'll be a decent amount of money. So in this case, the order looked good. It was a good amount of money. It wasn't that far, so I took the order. The interesting part is when I got there, it was one of those where you hand it to customers. Most of the time you don't hand the order to the customer, you just drop it at the door, and it's indicated in the app, so they'll come and pick it up later when you're they just come to the door and pick it up without you knocking. In this case, it was a hand it to customer, which you have to knock on the door, wait till the customer comes to the door, and then you hand them the order. And that's the way it was. So they answered it, I gave them the order, and they said thank you, and they said, hey, wait, I have a question for you. So I said, okay, what is it? And they were like, as far as tips, like how do I indicate in the app that I'm going to tip you after the order is completed? And I don't know. I didn't know how to answer that because I haven't ordered through DoorDash as a customer in a while, so I don't know if I saw that in the app. So maybe someone out there knows like how that works, because she was asking me like, how would I indicate beforehand that I'm going to tip you on arrival, because they wanted to tip cash and not in the app, which is fine with me. I prefer that. So I was happy about getting a cash tip. So I wonder if in the app they could put like a little cash symbol. So it's like when you see the order come up on DoorDash, you'll see the amount, and then like I said before. But I wonder if they could put a little like cash symbol on top of that so that you would know that the customer is going to tip you cash on arrival, because that would help get the order completed. Because a lot of people, if they don't see cash or they don't see tip that's included in the before, they may not be interested in taking that order. So in order for the customer to incentivize the driver would be put a little cash symbol. That's just an idea I had. I don't know if it would work, and I don't know if it's even, I don't know how it works, how you would indicate, how the customer would indicate to a potential driver that they are going to tip cash at the completion of the order. There have been several times where I've taken orders that were just the base pay without a tip on accident, and I showed up at the customer and they actually gave me a pretty decent sized tip cash. So I wonder if I'm missing out on those. I don't know. I usually just look at the order to see if it makes sense, if the amount makes sense for the mileage, and I'll take that. If it doesn't make sense, if it's just like a base pay without the tip, like if there's just the base pay, it's hard for me to take it because I need a specific amount of money for the mileage and all that, and to operate the car. But that was an interesting question they presented to me, because I don't know, maybe someone else out there knows if that's possible as a customer to indicate they're going to tip on arrival, tip cash on arrival. So just a question thought I'd talk about. Anyway, that's about it. This is Daryl at Good Attitude Services 10 Foot Truck signing out.